In the shadows of medieval Europe's grand cathedrals and castles, a fraternity was taking shape. The stonemasons, renowned for their skills in crafting stone, were held in high esteem. They traveled across the continent, their craft shrouded in secrecy, necessary to protect their trades techniques and ensure their livelihood. These stonemasons were more than just artisans, they were the arbiters of a sacred geometry that raised empires from the dust. Their guilds were the keepers of not just practical building techniques but also of moral codes and mutual support systems. These guilds would meet in lodges, temporary structures near their work sites, where they discussed everything from wages to the intricacies of their art. But who were these masons? They ranged from the rough mason, hewing rough stones, to the master mason, who designed entire structures and oversaw their construction. Each possessed knowledge that was both practical and profound, a knowledge that needed safeguarding. The masons' fierce protection of their craft led to the creation of signs and passwords, early forms of recognition that would evolve into the complex symbolic language of Freemasonry. These symbols served multiple purposes. They identified members to one another, especially important in an age where literacy was not widespread, and they encrypted the wisdom of their craft against those who might use it unwisely. As centuries passed, these operative masons, who worked with stone and mortar, began to accept into their fold those they called speculative masons, men who were not craftsmen but who sought the moral and philosophical teachings the masons embodied. This was a turning point in the history of Freemasonry. By the time the first Grand Lodge was established in 1717, Freemasonry had transitioned from a craft guild into something more akin to the society we know today, a society that would soon articulate a framework of Enlightenment ideals. It is this pivotal moment that some mark as the birth of modern speculative Freemasonry. But what prompted this evolution from operative to speculative? Some historians suggest that as cathedral building waned, Masons needed to find new ways to make their craft, and their livelihood, relevant. Others point to the broader context of social change where guilds were declining, and new forms of social organization were arising. Let's also consider the impact of the Protestant Reformation. As Europe grappled with religious upheaval, Freemasonry's non-denominational stance offered a haven for those seeking a space for spiritual contemplation outside traditional church structures. With no new cathedrals demanding their skill, Masons turned inward, laying the foundation for a fraternity that would focus on building the character of men rather than the walls of churches. They began to codify their moral philosophy into rituals and symbols that could be passed down through generations. It's within this crucible of social change, shifting religious landscapes, and human ingenuity that we find the origins of Freemasonry, a fraternity that would soon inspire men across continents and through centuries. As we leave behind the dusty stone yards and step into the Enlightenment's dawning light, we will see how Freemasonry adapted its ancient principles to a changing world. As we delve deeper into the origins of Freemasonry, we must explore the intellectual and societal influences that shaped this enigmatic fraternity. The Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment stand as monumental epochs in human history, ushering in a new era of thought and inquiry that would leave an indelible mark on Freemasonry. The Renaissance, with its revival of classical learning and artistic innovation, provided fertile ground for the seeds of Freemasonry to take root. The humanist ideals of the Renaissance emphasized the dignity and worth of individuals, echoing the Masonic value of the inherent worth and potential for self-improvement in every member. The pursuit of knowledge, the celebration of reason, and the reverence for human potential, all core tenets of Freemasonry, found resonance in the intellectual ferment of the Renaissance. It was a time when curiosity was celebrated, and the boundaries of human understanding were relentlessly pushed. Transitioning into the Age of Enlightenment, we witness a further crystallization of these ideals. Enlightenment thinkers championed reason, science, and individualism as pathways to human progress and enlightenment, a philosophy that harmonized with Freemasonry's emphasis on moral and intellectual enlightenment. Freemasonry, with its rituals, symbols, and allegorical teachings, became a mirror reflecting the Enlightenment's emphasis on rational inquiry in personal growth. The fraternity offered a space where men could engage in philosophical discussions, moral reflections, and intellectual exploration free from dogma and prejudice. The influence of Enlightenment thought on Freemasonry can be seen in the fraternity's commitment to tolerance, equality, and liberty, the very principles that underpin modern democracies. Freemasonry's embrace of diversity and inclusivity was a radical notion at a time when social hierarchies and religious divisions were deeply entrenched. Beyond the intellectual currents of the time, Rosicrucianism, a mystical and philosophical movement that emerged in the early 17th century, contributed to the esoteric tapestry that would shape Freemasonry. The Rosicrucians' emphasis on spiritual alchemy, esoteric knowledge, and inner transformation resonated with Freemasonry's quest for spiritual enlightenment. And then there are the Whispers of the Knights Templar, the legendary order of warrior monks whose mystique has woven itself into the fabric of Freemasonry. While historical evidence linking the Templars directly to Freemasonry is scarce, the Templars' legacy of chivalry, brotherhood, and secrecy found an echo in Masonic teachings and symbolism. The convergence of these diverse influences, the Renaissance's celebration of human potential, the Enlightenment's pursuit of reason and liberty, Rosicrucian mysticism, and Templar lore, wove a rich tapestry of ideas and values that would shape the ethos of early Freemasonry. This tapestry of influences laid the foundation for Freemasonry as a unique blend of ancient wisdom, philosophical inquiry, moral reflection, and fraternal bonds, a synthesis that continues to resonate with seekers of knowledge, truth, and enlightenment to this day. Symbols have always been at the core of Freemasonry, serving as a language of its own that communicates profound truths and moral lessons. The square and compasses, perhaps the most recognizable symbols of Freemasonry, represent the tools of the stonemason but carry deeper symbolic meanings within the fraternity. The square symbolizes morality, fairness, and honesty, reminding members to act with integrity and righteousness in their dealings with others. The compasses, on the other hand, represent self-restraint, boundaries, and control over one's desires and passions, urging members to maintain balance and harmony in their lives. Beyond these fundamental tools, Freemasonry is replete with symbols that convey moral lessons and philosophical insights. The working tools of the entered apprentice, fellow craft, and Master Mason degrees each hold symbolic significance, guiding initiates through a symbolic journey of personal growth and enlightenment. The trowel, for instance, symbolizes spreading brotherly love and affection among members, emphasizing the importance of unity and cooperation within the fraternity. Masonic rituals are not mere ceremonies but profound allegorical plays that illustrate moral truths and philosophical principles. Each degree in Freemasonry unfolds a symbolic narrative that imparts lessons on virtue, duty, and the pursuit of knowledge. Initiates progress through these degrees, each step revealing new layers of wisdom and insight, guiding them on a path of self-improvement and enlightenment. The Masonic Lodge itself is a symbolic temple, a sacred space where members gather to engage in moral reflection, intellectual discourse, and fraternal bonding. The lodge room is adorned with symbols rich in meaning, from the tracing boards that illustrate moral lessons to the volume of sacred law that serves as a guide to Masonic conduct. Every aspect of the lodge's architecture and furnishings carries symbolic significance, inviting members to contemplate the deeper meanings behind the visible forms. In essence, Freemasonry's symbols and rituals form a tapestry of allegory and symbolism that invites members to explore the mysteries of the universe, the nature of humanity, and the meaning of life itself. Through these symbols and rites, Freemasonry offers a framework for personal growth, moral development, and spiritual enlightenment, a journey that continues to inspire seekers of truth and wisdom within the fraternity. Freemasonry's influence did not remain confined to its country of origin. It spread like wildfire across continents, adapting and evolving as it encountered new cultures and societies. As Freemasonry journeyed beyond England's shores, it carried with it its core principles of brotherhood, morality, and enlightenment, seeding lodges in distant lands and sowing the seeds of a global fraternity. In America, Freemasonry found fertile ground, intertwining with the nation's founding ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Many of America's founding fathers were proud Freemasons, drawing on the fraternity's teachings of tolerance, democracy, and personal responsibility in shaping the young nation's governance and society. Freemasonry's influence in America extended beyond the political realm, permeating various aspects of culture, education, and philanthropy. As Freemasonry expanded into Europe, it encountered different traditions, customs, and Masonic rites, each adding its unique flavor to the rich tapestry of Masonic practice. Lodges in France, Germany, Italy, and other European countries developed their rituals, symbols, and traditions, reflecting their cultural heritage while upholding the universal principles of Freemasonry. In Latin America, Freemasonry played a significant role in the region's quest for independence and self-determination. Masonic lodges became centers of intellectual discourse, political activism, and social reform, fostering a spirit of unity and solidarity among diverse populations. The principles of liberty, democracy, and human rights championed by Freemasonry resonated deeply with Latin American revolutionaries and leaders. Across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, Freemasonry took root in diverse cultural landscapes, adapting its teachings to local traditions and beliefs. Masonic lodges became a meeting ground for individuals of different backgrounds and faiths, united by a common commitment to moral virtue, brotherly love, and charitable endeavors. Freemasonry's universal message of tolerance, understanding, and mutual respect transcended boundaries of language, religion, and nationality. As Freemasonry continues to evolve in the 21st century, it faces the challenge of maintaining its relevance in a rapidly changing world while upholding its timeless principles and values. The global network of Masonic lodges serves as a testament to the enduring legacy of Freemasonry, a legacy that continues to inspire men and women from all walks of life to seek truth, practice virtue, and strive for a better world. In the annals of history, Freemasonry has not been immune to controversy and conspiracy theories that have surrounded the fraternity for centuries. From whispers of clandestine meetings to allegations of wielding undue influence, Freemasonry has often found itself at the center of unfounded speculations and sensational accusations. Amid periods of anti-Masonic sentiment, such as the infamous Morgan Affair in 1826, where a former Mason's disappearance sparked public outrage and led to the creation of the Anti-Masonic Party in the United States, Freemasonry faced intense scrutiny and suspicion. Accusations of secrecy, elitism, and hidden agendas fueled public distrust and fueled sensationalized narratives about the fraternity's supposed malevolent intentions. Conspiracy theories linking Freemasonry to world domination, political machinations, and occult practices have persisted through the ages, perpetuated by misinterpretations, misinformation, and a general lack of understanding about the fraternity's true nature and purpose. Such myths have often overshadowed Freemasonry's genuine commitment to personal development, moral improvement, and community service. Despite these challenges, Freemasonry has remained steadfast in its dedication to principles of brotherhood, charity, and enlightenment. Through charitable endeavors, community outreach, and educational programs, Masonic organizations worldwide have made significant contributions to society, supporting causes ranging from healthcare and education to disaster relief and humanitarian aid. Freemasonry's commitment to moral virtue, personal growth, and societal betterment stands as a testament to its enduring relevance and importance in a world fraught with division, discord, and uncertainty. The fraternity's emphasis on tolerance, mutual respect, and ethical conduct serves as a beacon of light in times of darkness, offering guidance and inspiration to individuals seeking a path of moral rectitude and spiritual enlightenment. As Freemasonry navigates the complexities of the modern world, it continues to uphold its values of integrity, compassion, and unity, striving to be a force for good and a source of guidance for those who seek truth, wisdom, and fellowship. Despite the controversies and conspiracies that have clouded its reputation, Freemasonry remains an enduring institution dedicated to the timeless principles of virtue, brotherly love, and service to humanity. In reflecting on the legacy of Freemasonry, one cannot overlook the profound impact that the fraternity has had on society and the individuals who have passed through its hallowed halls. At its core, Freemasonry stands as a beacon of light, guiding its members on a journey of personal growth, moral enlightenment, and fraternal bonding that transcends time and borders. The philanthropic endeavors of Freemasonry are a testament to its commitment to serving humanity and making a positive difference in the world. Masonic lodges and organizations have long been at the forefront of charitable giving, supporting causes such as education, healthcare, disaster relief, and community development. Through these acts of kindness and compassion, Freemasonry has touched countless lives and helped alleviate suffering and hardship in communities around the globe. Beyond its charitable work, Freemasonry has stood as a pillar of strength and support for its members, offering a sense of camaraderie, mutual aid, and moral guidance in an often tumultuous world. The bonds of brotherhood forged within Masonic lodges foster a sense of belonging and solidarity that transcends social barriers and unites individuals in a shared pursuit of truth, virtue, and mutual respect. Freemasonry's enduring values of brotherly love, relief, and truth continue to resonate with men and women seeking a deeper connection with themselves, their communities, and the greater world. The fraternity's emphasis on moral virtue, personal integrity, and ethical conduct serves as a compass for navigating life's challenges and uncertainties, providing a moral framework for making principled decisions and living a purposeful life. As Freemasonry adapts to the changing landscapes of the 21st century, it faces new challenges and opportunities to uphold its timeless principles while remaining relevant and accessible to a new generation of seekers. The fraternity's rich history, symbolic traditions, and philosophical teachings offer a wealth of wisdom and inspiration for those who seek to walk the path of self-discovery, moral enlightenment, and spiritual growth. In a world marked by division, discord, and distrust, Freemasonry's message of unity, tolerance, and compassion shines as a guiding light, reminding us of the importance of mutual understanding, respect, and cooperation in building a more harmonious and enlightened society. As Freemasons continue to embody the values of brotherhood, charity, and integrity in their lives and actions, they carry forward the legacy of Freemasonry, the legacy of seeking truth, practicing virtue, and striving for a better world for all. Segment 7: The Future of Freemasonry. As Freemasonry looks to the future, it faces a changing world filled with new challenges and opportunities. The fraternity must adapt to the evolving needs and expectations of its members while staying true to its timeless principles and values. Embracing technological advancements, fostering diversity and inclusion, and engaging with younger generations are key areas where Freemasonry can continue to thrive and remain relevant in the modern era. Freemasonry's commitment to personal growth, moral enlightenment, and community service provides a solid foundation for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. By upholding its core tenets of brotherly love, relief, and truth, Freemasonry can continue to inspire individuals to lead lives of virtue, integrity, and compassion, making a positive impact on society and the world at large. As Freemasons come together in lodges around the globe, they carry with them a legacy of tradition, wisdom, and fellowship that spans centuries. By building on this rich heritage and embracing the challenges of the present, Freemasonry can chart a course toward a future filled with promise, purpose, and unity, a future where the light of Freemasonry shines brightly for generations to come. Conclusion. Dear listeners, as we conclude our exploration of Freemasonry's origins, teachings, and legacy, we invite you to continue your journey of discovery and enlightenment by subscribing to the Masonic Audiobook Library. Immerse yourself in the rich tapestry of Masonic wisdom, history, and philosophy through a diverse collection of audiobooks that offer insights into the mysteries and traditions of Freemasonry. Join us on this quest for knowledge, brotherhood, and personal growth as we delve deeper into the teachings of Freemasonry and uncover the timeless truths that have guided Masons for centuries. Subscribe to the Masonic Audiobook Library today and embark on a transformative journey of learning, reflection, and inspiration. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening exploration of Freemasonry. May the light of truth, virtue, and brotherly love guide your path as you continue your Masonic journey.